Hey guys, I feel like it's been so long since I've done a regular sit down video, but I know I was doing the vlogs. I really miss doing some sit down videos though, so I'm filming videos like every day this week to catch back up on that. Sorry I was sick for a while too, so yeah, I was gone and then I was trying to recover, and so if my voice sounds a little bit weird or scratchy, that's what's going on. So for some of my skincare junkies out there, you may have already seen this. Some of you guys may already have it because it's gotten pretty popular. This is the BANISH Acne Scars Kit, and I partnered with BANISH to be able to show you guys how to use the product. So we're gonna go ahead and get started right now. We're gonna do the mask, the charcoal mask. But first, we're going to take this roller and go put it in the freezer because it's gonna get nice and cold. And then we're gonna run that over our skin after we do the mask. All right, the first step is using the activated charcoal clay mask. And this has green clay, it also has vitamin C ester, and it has the activated charcoal, and it also has blue-green algae. I just have a little lid here that I'm gonna pop a little bit. It just takes a little bit too. So I'm gonna take my toner that has willow bark in it and I'm just gonna spray that. And you can use any kind of liquid that you want. You could use aloe vera, you could use just plain water if you want, your favorite toner, witch hazel, and you just wanna make it paste is all. So just like you're using like any regular clay mask, and I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of blend that around into a paste. I'm just gonna use you guys as my mirror. Okay, we're gonna let that dry for about 10 to 15 minutes, and the green clay really gets super tight on the skin, so don't be alarmed if it really starts tightening up. It's really made to help pull everything out of your pores. And then we're gonna go ahead and rinse with warm water to really help clear everything out. So we rinse off the mask with warm water, and then you want to take either a brand new freshly washed towel, or you can use a paper towel and just pat your skin dry. The goal is to keep it super clean. You don't want any new germs getting onto your skin at all, because we're going to be using the pore smasher, which is in the freezer, so I'm going to go grab that right now, and then we're going to be using the banishers. All right, so this is the pore smasher that we had in the freezer. We're going to use this to roll on our skin, and that's going to help reduce puffiness, it's going to take away redness, and it's also going to help prepare the skin for the banisher. So I've been using this kit for about a month, just about a month now. So I've already tried and tested it, so I'm just doing this with you guys so you can see how the products, like what order to use the products and how the kit actually works. Feels really good rolling this up the forehead too. It's like kind of like stress reducing. You know, I've got some acne scars, like old acne scars, that I'm watching like a hawk to see how this is working on them. Because all those old days of eating dairy used to break me out really bad. It took me years to figure out what the heck was doing it. It's like, shoot, you wish you would have caught that earlier on, you know, what the problem was, what was causing it. But yeah, so now once you're left with the after effects, it's like, okay, what can I do now? I can't change the past or what I was doing in the past, but what can I do now to make the situation better? And I always spray this down with alcohol too, to make sure that it's clean before use and after use. So you can soak it if you want, but I usually just spray it down. Okay, my favorite part of the whole kit is the banisher. So I could have been soaking this in the alcohol while we're using the pore smasher, but I forgot, that's okay. So I'm just gonna drop this in a container of alcohol to sterilize it. You sterilize this before and after use. So I sterilized it already since the last time I used it. You know, before you put it back in the container, sterilize it. So even though it has already been sterilized, we do it again just before using it. So we've got our container of alcohol, and just set that little guy in there. And I'll just set that down here, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes right after that finishes sterilizing. All right, so our banisher is sterilized, and this part's really important, how you go ahead and roll it onto your skin. You wanna roll about 5 times in one direction, pick it up, switch directions, and roll again. So you don't wanna go over, you don't wanna like roll back and forth, and you don't wanna turn on your skin. So this is the part that I really want to get up close and personal for. So ooh, hold on. Okay, so I want to show you guys this up close so you can see it. So it has tiny little pinpoints on it. So when you go to roll it on your skin, how it works is it actually creates micro wounds in the skin, which stimulates collagen production, and it basically triggers the skin to want to start healing itself. So that area where the scars are, to produce more healing in that area. So that's how it works. So let's go ahead and start. And most of my scarring is, well, I have some on my chin, but mostly on the sides of my cheeks here. So that's where I like to use it. So roll about 5 times in the same direction, and then keep it up off your skin while you turn direction, and we're going to turn in the opposite direction. And this doesn't hurt at all. I mean, it doesn't hurt my skin. It actually feels good. I know it's almost like this little like torture device kind of thing, but I like the way it feels. It's just gonna create invisible you know, wounds in the skin, so you're not gonna be able to see anything. You might have a little bit of a redness. Okay, switch directions. If you have any active breakouts, don't use this over any active acne breakouts. Okay, so that was the medium banisher. Now we're gonna use the pin because I wanna show you how to use both. Because there's a different method to using the pin compared to the roller. Okay, so here's what the pin looks like, and this is just gonna be a stamping motion. We're not gonna be dragging it on our skin or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go over, like down here on the sides of my jaw, and just stamp, 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 and just pick it up and just stamp. And this is actually a really good way if you just have really specific, like a really specific scarring area that you wanna get after, and you don't feel like you need to roll on a whole section of your skin. And so just like the medium banisher, it doesn't take any pressure at all. You just lightly stamp it into the skin just with the lightest touch, and it does the job, so you don't need to be pressing it into your skin at all. So both banishers are soaking in the alcohol, and now we're gonna move on to the vitamin C serum. So that's the other thing about the banisher is those micro wounds that it produces in the skin allows your skincare to get in deeper where it needs to go to help, you know, help the healing process. So we're gonna use 2 drops, and that's all it's gonna take. So I'm just applying a tiny bit everywhere that we use the banisher. You can apply this all over your skin if you want. I just like to focus on the areas where I use the banisher. And then any leftover on my finger, I'll just take that over the rest of my skin. But just because it does have that glycerin base and it means it's a little bit thicker, I don't like to, you know, coat on too much all over my skin because that glycerin is pretty thick. Okay, next we're gonna be using the toner. The toner has a base of aloe vera. It also has bilberry extract, which is really good for the skin, and willow bark extract, and it also has tea tree oil and a bunch of other natural ingredients. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spritz this on. It mist on really nice and light, so it feels good. So the regimen that we just did, you only have to do once every 2 weeks on your scarring, and you can see how that works. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you don't find that it's working for you, because everyone's skin is different, it might not work for everyone. In fact, it will not work for everyone. Nothing does, right? So if it doesn't work for you, you can get your money back. So you don't have to worry, you don't have to be stuck with anything if it doesn't work out for you. So I'm still testing it out, but well, technically I've already tried and tested it and I've been using it, so I'm just keeping an eye on how it works on my really old scars, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. Let me see if there's anything else that I forgot to mention because I want to make sure you guys have all the information. Oh, about the vitamin C serum, because I don't know if I got into that very much, but it helps. The ingredients that are in here are made to help fade scarring, so it's going to help lighten up dark spots and everything, so that's why I'm really hoping that it'll help work down there on my chin. Also, Banish recommends using the serum, and you can use a beauty elixir too. You can use both of those daily for best results, but definitely the oil to really help fade those scars out. Okay, we didn't use the pumpkin enzyme mask yet. You can use this before you use the banisher or 1 to 2 days after. So you want to give your skin a little bit of a break, just that 1 to 2 day period to help get that healing process going before using the enzyme mask, because it's a pretty powerful mask. So I'm going to insert a clip here just so you can kind of get an idea of the texture and how it applies on the skin, and so you can kind of just see how that is. It smells like pumpkin pie too, by the way. It smells so good. So with the pumpkin enzyme mask, you just apply a thin layer and leave that on for about 10 minutes and then rinse it off. So Banish ships all their products from the US, and they also ship internationally too. So in case you are out of the country and you want to get the products, you can still get them. Okay guys, I'm gonna stop this video now. I've got another video to film right after this because I'm doing a get ready with me this morning too, and a frequently asked questions video. And if you want to check out Banish, if you do have acne scarring that you're working on fading, it might be something that could work really, really well for you. So I'm gonna post their link below, and I will keep you guys updated on how it's working on my really old scars too. I've got older scars and kind of like newer scars, so I'm gonna see how that goes and keep you updated. So again, their links will be down below, and this was in partnership with Banish Acne Scars. So I will see you guys in the next video, which I'm shooting right after this. Bye guys.